How do you feel about fighting games? I don't know, man. I'm 33 damn years old. I got a kid. Watch The Bear. You've been here for 5 hours asking me if I've seen the HBO show The Bear, man. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell it's about. You work on The Bear? Are you part of the street team? I like the viral marketing AstroTurf squad for the damn Bear. Let me get here. Here it comes in chat. It's pretty good. Yeah, I bet it is. It wouldn't surprise me. It's from HBO, right? Like most of the stuff they make seems pretty good. Watch it now and tell me your opinion. I don't know if I've made my. That's a great name. If I've made my case solidly enough about my current physical health. I'm really trying to impress it upon people so that their expectations are set for when I have to cancel some streams to see a doctor again. People just tell me it sounds like a lot of belly aching, and I'm like, that's why I'm in the emergency room, doctor. Watch The Bear? I don't know where to watch it because it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu in America. The shit that goes, we don't have Hulu in Canada, so the shit gets scattered to the winds as soon as it crosses the border. I don't know if that shit's on Crave, Paramount Plus, Peacock. I don't know where the hell that shit is, okay? Yes, please watch The Bear. Nobody was even talking about The Bear. The Hulu AstroTurfers are actually like insane. They're the most motivated workforce on the planet. The Bear is so good. Jay, I'm not suggesting it's not good, okay? I was out here talking about how I was nearly killed by blood poisoning, sepsis of the damn leg. People were like, well, that's cool. Have you watched The Bear on Hulu? And I'm like, I get it. It's about, you know, the Chicago beef sandwiches or something like that. I hear it's great, okay? I just haven't had the time this week. I've been too busy dying. But yeah, they're all like, hey, I'm cooking it. Hey, I'm cooking it. Hey, Patty Kane, another Stanley Cup winning goal. I'm fucking cooking a roast beef sandwich with green peppers on it here. I'm eating a hot dog with a fucking pickle on it. Holy cow. Chicago, baby. I don't know much else about Chicago. We got that damn river running right through the city. Previously, I think we were America's biggest city or second biggest city, and we recently lost that title to Los Angeles, but who cares, because we got Lou Malnati's. At least I talk about the fucking Hulu original show, The Bear, for like the 17th show in a row. But every stream, there's like 18 more people that come into the chat, just endlessly cyberbully me into watching The Bear, making me substantially less likely to ever watch The Bear, even though every time I hear about it outside of the context of my own stream, people say things like, it's one of the best shows I've watched in the last 5 years. Watch The Bear? Look, you think I don't see every message you leave in chat? You've left me 17 messages today about The Bear. I get you're trying to become a chat celebrity, the guy who always asks about The Bear. But then out of nowhere, you said, hey, NL, what do you think about UBC? And I'm just want to caution you, all of these messages accrue in my head. I've got an endless, you know, I've got remote uploads to an off-site facility. There's infamous data, or infinite data in here for storage. I feel like I know too much about you now. Either you go to the University of British Columbia, or you're perhaps interested in going to the University of British Columbia. I'm building like a Minority Report profile of you, and all you need to find anybody is like 5 data points, and then I'm like, I know your childhood, I know where you are as an adult, and I know how your life is going to end up in 40 years. If you can get 5 data points, you can chart someone's entire life day by day. I'm 2/5 of the way there. And I don't know if you would like what I'm seeing, quite frankly, but you still got 3 data points with which to change it. Ignore the UBC one. That was a shitty joke. Okay, never mind. Okay, I've got 1 data point. I'm popping that one off the stack. You've got 4 data points left. I meant UCB. You meant the Upright Citizens Brigade? That's actually way more in keeping with the first data point about just constantly talking about the bear. Because as soon as I saw you talking about UBC, I'm like, I don't know if this guy is UBC material. That's a really good school. He just keeps endlessly badgering me about the bear on Hulu. Have you heard the new Kendrick yet? I have not. I don't think I will for probably like 10 years. It's not a knock. I don't know. Why? I don't know. I just got other stuff going on. And I feel like if you, like, eventually, if you accept one of the takes about, like, you absolutely have to consume this piece of media that came out, then you open yourself up to having to do all of them. Like watching The Bear, for example. I'm pissed off. About what? About what about? Oh, probably because my chat bat-chested something. They do be doing that a lot. I know what tilts Jay in the chat, for sure. The Bear was good, though. I fully believe that The Bear is an amazing television show. There's also like 30 other amazing television shows I'm actively not watching at the present moment. I promise you, there was a period of time where there was almost no TV that was good. And if a good show came out, everybody would watch it because it was the only good thing on the air. This period was called the 90s and the show was Seinfeld. Now we have like the exact opposite. Every show that comes out is the best television program of all time. And we have the opposite problem. We're spoiled for choice. And now we're realizing that like good TV is great. But you know what I kind of miss? Is everybody in America watching the same TV shows and then being able to have a conversation about it right after it airs. Now that you got some time on your hands, you're going to watch The Bear. You got it backwards. I do not have any extra time on my hands. I'm not saying I got a whole lot to do immediately, but I'm back to normal life now. The time to watch The Bear was on the cruise. Unfortunately, they didn't have any Wi-Fi, so as a result, I did not get to watch The Bear. I apologize for that. It would have been a nice opportunity to do it, but it's the way the cookie crumbles from time to time. Do you like gyros? Here we go. Let me guess. They make a great gyro on the episode of The Bear, episode 5 of The Bear, where Andy thinks that Italian beef is going out of style, so he adds a gyro to the menu. Here we go. Is it true? So you've watched it? I know the chatter, okay? That chatter is a known entity. Every question, they bait me into answering as if it's authentic, and then it's just about The Bear. Which I don't even get, like, how... I guess I'm guilty of turning it into a thing. Because there's no... I mean, the show apparently is great. But there's no reason that it should be a meme at all. People on Twitter be like, oh my god, I watched The Bear. They use a pot to boil water. This is just like a real restaurant. Okay, I really should have bought the duckling, but... I'm going to be a hooting rascal, and I'm going to say that's very funny. I'm going to say that joke is very funny. I haven't seen the show. I've heard it's very good. But I'm going to say that you owned them. You owned the people who love the show, and I like that. My wife versus me when we see an episode of The Bear on the table. Okay, I like that you're mixing it up. I like that the memes are getting a little bit transformative now. It's not just have you watch The Bear. Now it's getting a little bit more... comedy celled. I love it. Would you eat the peach? Yeah, but I would go to the grocery store too, I guess, is like the... I got no problem. Well, I mean, it depends. There's food in the house that's my domain, and there's food in the house that's the baby's domain, and there's food in the house that's Kate's domain, and then there's food in the house that's shared. Like, me and the baby both eat single-serving cheeses. If there's one single-serving cheese left in the fridge, then I think about it. I'm like, okay, well, here's the thing. Is it a Friday night? I'm eating the cheese because I'm going to the grocery store tomorrow morning. Big whoop. Is it Tuesday night? I'm not eating the cheese because we're going to be packing the baby's lunch before I can get back to the grocery store, so I save the last cheese for them. But I'm like never going to be... I'm never going to weather any insults for eating fruit out of the fruit bowl. Because be honest with yourself. When you buy fruit, what percentage of it gets put in the compost bin? Because it becomes unedible. You're like, oh, I want 1 apple, so you bought 2 pounds worth of apples, and then they sit in the damn fruit bowl, because after 2 apples, you're like, I don't want to eat any of this shit anymore. I'd rather just eat some potato chips. So I think you should be, rather than being mad at anybody for eating the last piece of fruit, you should be like, holy cow, great job, we finished all the fruit this time. Let's go get some more. Dude, I had no joke, I had a great time. That was a ton of fun. The perfect overcooked feel. How did it feel to be Carmy from The Bear? How long have you been waiting for me to be able to read chat so you could type that message? Are you gonna watch Prey? I would love to watch Prey. It's on. It's coming to Disney Plus. It seems like a cool movie. The reviews are really good. Also, I loved Dan Trachtenberg's last movie. You're gonna be like, what is it? Before I tell you, just know that I know you love it too. It's 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's on Hulu. Okay, in Canada, that's usually a Disney Plus. I think it's a Disney Plus. And the reviews are really good. It seems like a cool movie. Maybe I will find the time to watch it. It must drop like today or tomorrow, right? And the rest of my sentence, okay. I know. Watch The Bear. Keep calm and watch The Bear on Hulu. Season 1 just finished, I think. It's got the kid from Shameless in it. He plays someone with a very Chicagoan name. I'm going to assume he plays Paulie. Here's my non-controversial James Bond take. Possibly one of the most overrated franchises in film. There's like a 50% chance that any given James Bond movie that comes out is worth watching. Some of them are really good. Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Thunderball, Goldfinger, GoldenEye, Casino Royale, Skyfall's pretty good. I heard No Time to Die is pretty good. But there's like a lot of them that are pure ass. Like almost all of the Pierce Brosnan movies, if you looked at it by runtime, are pure ass. GoldenEye is insanely good. The rest of them, well, like the next one is okay. Tomorrow Never Dies is like, it's watchable. The third one is horrendous. The World Is Not Enough. And the fourth one is easily one of the worst movies of the 2000s, Die Another Day. Casino Royale, worst of the Daniel Craig ones. What an insane opinion. Me liking Captain America, The Winter Soldier, doesn't make Quantum of Solace a good movie. Like, you have your correlation and causation all mixed up. If anything, it should tell you that it's okay to like bad movies. Have you watched all 8 episodes of The Bear? Come on, man. Not yet, not yet. Yo, it's just like The Bear, dude. Dude, it's just like season 1 of The Bear when Carmy had to go to the bodega to get potato chip bags because someone at his store, the food critic at his store, ordered the potato chips, but he didn't have any potato chips because they sell Italian beef. I'm guessing 51. I'm feeling comfortable. 51 kilometers away on a country level. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling fine. If we have to guess, move me closer to the top, the north end. Not scared. Not scared. Not crying. Not scared. Not crying. Not scared. Wouldn't have helped anyway. We want to be on the southern end. We want to be closer to Athens.